getting ready to wrap. So this is that box of clothes that I've been like dealing with forever for Casey. I did get Trevor a sketchbook. The colored pencils that I ordered him from Amazon, I had to return. They weren't colored pencils, they were actually just regular pencils. So returning those, and then I got him this Forza game. This was pretty cheap. I forget, I think it was under $20, and it's like a $60 game. I got him these Beats by Dr. Dre. Considering they came from China, I'm assuming maybe they're not Beats by Dr. Dre, but they were on Amazon for like 20 bucks. So I may actually contact them and be like, yeah, this said nothing about it being a, you know, China, Asia seller, so maybe they'll actually refund me. And then he likes these jogger pants, so I got him those. He also has some Under Armour clothes coming, so probably going to hold that off until the Under Armour stuff comes and then put it all in one bin. And then got him a new alarm clock. And then Trevor's done. I do have to go through Aubrey's stuff. Last night she mentioned she did not want the Legos, so I'm just going to return them. I'm not going to even deal with them, and then that will make her done. And then I have a bunch of clothes for my husband, so I paid like $30 for all this stuff. So I got him a like maroony type shirt, a blue-green type shirt, a light blue shirt, and a brown shirt. These are all just t-shirts. I got him some cargo pants that he wanted. So I got him this like light tan color, and I have a feeling he's going to tell me to return these because he's going to be too stiff, but we'll see. And then this Union Bay, like, it's either black or navy, I think it's black cargo pants. And then a bunch of socks, because he is always killing his socks. His socks always have holes in them. Then next up, I got my husband this Wi-Fi range extender. We've been having major issues with our internet, and he got one of these for his computer, and he said it didn't really help, and he tends to use his computer in the living room. I use mine like right next to the router, so I don't see it as much, but I definitely do see it like on my phone and stuff. So grabbed this for him. I figured it would be a good Christmas gift because he keeps saying that he, you know, would like to get one for the house, but it's one of those things he'll never buy. So went ahead and grabbed that for him. And then I need to go in my car. I have a car mount for him as well. Okay, I'm starting to wrap presents again. I'm going to wrap this for Ellie real quick that I just got from Kohl's. I got it for free with Kohl's cash my mom gave me from her Christmas shopping. Because it was like, toys were like 50% off, and then there was a 20% off coupon. And then there was another coupon, like a regular coupon, and then I had the Kohl's cash, so I ended up paying like nothing for this, and I did like site to store pickup, so then I didn't have to pay shipping, because normally you know how you have to spend like 50 bucks to get free shipping. So I'm gonna wrap this for her real quick before she comes up here, and then I'll have her help me with Casey's, but I just don't want her to see this, obviously. All right, so I got my family box all set. I have 2 dress-up dresses, a Tiana doll, some bath toys, some Play-Doh accessories, a little building car, a Flutterby, some Shopkins, some Play-Doh, some Star Wars Play-Doh, and then I'm going to try to get socks for all the kids as well as a shirt depending on the price, and I want to get this out tomorrow at the very latest. And then I just need to put this stuff away in my little bin for, you know, parties or whatever, if I feel like giving the kids that stuff later on. So I have Casey's pile of stuff here, and I'm just going through my bin of toys and putting away some stuff, like some more extra stuff. A lot of good stuff for Easter and things like that. So I just want to get as much of this stuff put away as I can that I'm not going to use. And then I'm grabbing a few toys that we grabbed throughout the year to do for Toys for Tots. I'm going to give them this. I'm going to give them this. Haven't decided on this or not. I got it for Ellie, but I don't know if she's just too young for it or what. But probably going to set that aside because I'm just not sure. And then I got this for Ellie a few years ago and never gave it to her, so put that aside. And in the end, it's cost me what? $9, $8 to give my kids, or to give other kids some Christmas presents. I'm down. So I'll try to get all this stuff put away. Wow, I look absolutely atrocious. So do you ever like do things and then get completely sidetracked? So I went down there to get Casey's presents so that we could wrap, which turned into me organizing all the presents, getting everything we needed for the family that we're adopting, setting aside all the stuff for Toys or Tots, setting aside all my returns that are down there, and then cleaning the playroom and like dumping all the bins out, organizing. My kids actually did a really good job of cleaning. There's your grape, Sally. Of cleaning the playroom yesterday, which is their Tuesday chore. But like there's just a few things on the ground, and then I wanted, because it was so clean, and I wouldn't have to like wash everything and you know clean everything, then I was able to just really go through and you know pull out some stuff. So I have Casey's presents upstairs now. Are they all, you put them all up? Alright, let me rewash them. And then now she's having a snack of grapes. And I'm gonna see what I can have here. Take this first, put it on the couch, and then come back and get that Kindle. So glad I bought a Kindle for myself for you to use. All right, so I am dressed and ready to go. I think it's like 12:30, something like that. I just got the wrapping paper. I have his color tags on the table, and I have out everything that he's gonna get. I think there's one other thing I'm debating. I'm gonna see how many things I have for him. So I'll flip you guys over and show you. Okay, so first off, we got him this Minecraft set. I know it's for 8 years old, but it's the Ender Dragon. He kept mentioning this and mentioning this and mentioning this, and he's like, I know I can't have it because it's like a $65, $69, $99 type of set. And I'm like, sorry, buddy, I just can't spend that type of money on a Lego set if you want other things. Well, Target released a 50% off, which took it down. I think it was like $34.99, maybe $30. And then at the time there was like some sort of coupon too, so I saved even more on it. So this ended up being like $25, so I went ahead and grabbed that for him. And then if you watched our Costco haul, we bought this thing for him at Costco. And in all honesty, I think all the kids will play with this. It's like a little flight thing, and you can put these guys on it, and he's just like, Hot Wheels is his thing this year. I also grabbed him one of these blankets. These came out to be about 15 bucks a piece whenever I got them for the boys. So got him a shark blanket. His book, besides, because I think I gave him the Nemo book. He also saw this at Costco this year and he wanted this. This is Pete the Cat's Groovy Box of Books, and it has quite a few books in it. And I don't think he has any of these, so he will love that. He really wanted this thing, and we happened to see it one day when we were in Barnes & Noble. So this was $19.95, which is how much it is in the stores regularly. And then I saved 25% off and 10% off because I'm a member. So got this for a decent amount. And then they also had these on sale for the 25% off and the 10% off. And I want to say these were only a few bucks for all of them. Yes, these were $3 there. So I got, I think, 2 there because I also got some Toys R Us did a thing where, like, if you did an order on a certain day, then you got $10 or $20 to spend back again. So these were actually free in that, and then these were part of that other one. And then we got this Lego bag, and it has Venom and Spider-Man in it. This was free with a purchase for getting some stuff for Aubrey, so I have that. And then my mom gave him the Imaginators, so I grabbed him a few of these on Black Friday. So these 2 big ones I think were $10 a piece, so now he'll have quite a few of those. And then I went to Toys R Us the other day and they had these for, like, I think it was buy one get one free, and these are, I think, $10 normally. So I grabbed 2 of those, so he is all set for that. So yeah, so that is Casey's pile. He doesn't have as much as the other kids for sure, but he's asking Santa for a Kindle, a Criss Crash Cross Hot Wheels set, and I think a bike. I thought I would do a really quick Q&A because I'm not really quite sure how much footage I'm gonna have for this week, where I do need to put up a couple videos. So I thought I would go through some like frequently asked questions I get while I'm wrapping presents right now. So the first one is, how do you afford to go to Disney? How do you pay for it? Where does it come out of your budget? Like basically like Disney budgeting questions. So the way we do our budget, and sorry, Ellie's watching a video over here. The way we do our budget is our house and like all of our, you know, electric, insurance, gas, food, utilities, any type of payments that we have that are like not a must, because like we include like our cell phones and Comcast in there, and those aren't a must obviously, make up 50% of our income. So, you know, that's huge right there. Is just trying to get your bills down. Like, we try to make sure that we are always calling our utility companies and Comcast and AT&T and seeing if there are any new deals out there, new promotions, any way that we can save a few bucks, because it really does add up. We really try to shop smart with our groceries and stock up while we can, and have those no spend weeks or whatever, where we just buy the bare necessities of what we need. Ellie, there's another sticker. And that really does kind of keep that number down. So we always try to make sure that that is 50% of our income. And then the other 50% of our income, we split a few different ways. So we always make sure that we split it kind of into 3 ways. So we split it into savings, which is long-term savings. We don't touch it. It goes into this black hole that just sits there unless we need it. And then we have, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. And then we have 1/3 that goes to sinking funds. These sinking funds are, you know, those yearly things, whether it be clothing for the kids' school or school supplies, vacations, anything like that. So that's where that type of money goes. And then we also have the last category is spending. So that is fun money, spending money, anything we want to spend our money on. If we choose to go out to eat, if we choose to whatever, that's where that money comes from. And then the little money that I make from doing like my side type jobs, and then the little money that my husband makes from doing his side type jobs. So his side type money and stuff like that goes to buy the things he wants, as well as his gas for his car. So my money typically covers the kids' activities, their sports that they're in. If we buy passes to go to, you know, the zoo or the aquarium or anything like that, we always try to look at any of these places that we are going to, and we look at how much a pass would be, because oftentimes for our family size, it would make sense for us if we think we're going to go more than once to buy a pass. And then that way we have a pass for something. We always try to make sure that we're buying a pass, like only one pass at a time. So like my kids really want to go back to the aquarium, but we told them next year, like when our zoo passes are up, we'll buy an aquarium pass, or we'll buy a Six Flags pass, or, you know, whatever it may be. So that's kind of where my money comes from. And then I typically do have money left over, and in all honesty, 9 times out of 10, it goes towards Disney. It goes towards like our spending money, you know, anything like that. We try to primarily use cash for our groceries, our spending money, the kids' allowance, things like that. Like our blow money, not really our spending money. So like Jeff and I get a set amount each week that just blow it on whatever you want. We try to use cash for all of that, and then we take all the change and we put it aside, and that's typically how we pay for our tips for mousekeeping, our tips if we have dining reservations, our pressed pennies, all that type of stuff. That's where that money comes from, is all that change that we save year round. And then we just each, you know, payday, we kind of look at our budget and we look at what we've set aside in our sinking funds, and we try to buy a gift card or two, and we put it in our Disney vacation account, and we pay off our Disney vacation slowly. I go through a travel agent. Sometimes she gives me promotions, some days she doesn't. Excuse me. And we just, you know, put aside what we can, and then for every $1,000 that we've earned through paying off a vacation, saving up gift cards in that Disney vacation account, and you can get your gift cards back too. Like, after you pay off your trip, you can put all the money that you're going to put aside, even if you're not buying the dining plan, like you can put all your money aside for that in there, and then you can request a gift card, and then you'll still get that bonus on that gift card as well. So we always walk away with a little bit of money there. That also goes towards tips and all that stuff, and if anything is left over, then it goes towards spending money for us or for the kids or whatever. So that is like really how we pay for it. We just, I mean, we live within our means. We try. Yes, I shop a lot. Yes, I like Target. Yes, you know, I do these things, but I try to shop very smart. If we're shopping online, we're always using like swag bucks for a cashback site. And then at the end, you know, right before we're about to go on vacation, I will start cashing in those gift cards for Target or Landry's or whatever I can get to use towards our vacation. And it really does add up. For any big purchases, we use our credit card because and this is new, because we are just kind of afraid of like our card getting scammed. Like, I use the same card for our gas. If we are going away from because I try to always use a certain gas station. If we are using any gas station besides our normal one, I will use my card, and then we reckon those rewards points, and at the end of the year I can normally buy either Christmas presents or gift cards or whatever, and that obviously takes, you know, if we're buying Christmas presents with that money, that leaves more money in our sinking fund, and that's just more money that we can use towards vacation. So we did not vacation for the first 10 years of our relationship, marriage, kids, everything. And since we have been vacationing, we feel that it's very important to us. So we try to skimp and save in other ways, and, you know, budget and do those things so that we can vacation. And I know that's not for everyone. I've had people comment and ask, you know, why do you spend money here? Why do you spend money there? I have the money. I'm able to go on vacations. We pay cash for pretty much everything. And if we do use our credit card, we pay it off within the next like week, so that we don't, you know, earn any interest or pay any interest or anything. So it works for me. We're able to do it. My husband isn't raking in like, you know, millions of dollars every year. So we have to live on a budget, and we have to be smart with it. And it's what works for us, and it's what's important to us. So definitely always like to take our paycheck and see how far it can go. And then whenever we do get to Disney, we always think we are so glad that we did this. So that's how we pay for Disney vacations.
Ow. Did you just hurt me? Where's the other elf? Where's the other elf on the tree? What? You found him? No. Oh, under the tree. Where? It's not.
Ellie, don't touch the presents, please.
Can't find Jack. Oh! Where? Ah! It's silly, man.
Casey, don't touch that, buddy. I don't want that to fall off the tree.
It's silly, you two.
Don't touch them, Ellie. They lose their magic if you touch them.
Wait. The clear thing?
Don't touch the elf at all.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
I knew they would hide it on the tree once.
I woke up, or I took a nap for like 2-ish hours. I mean, the kids kept waking me up for various different things, but apparently I needed a long nap, and I almost feel worse now. And I was telling my husband, he's like, wow, he's like, you never nap anymore. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I just, these like 5-hour nights, 6-hour nights are just, I think my body was just like, nope. Because I was actually feeling like almost nauseous. And then I'm like, I'll just lay down on my bed for a minute. Yeah, so that turned into me like completely passing out and like just feeling, I don't feel any better. I probably feel worse now, but at least I got an extra 2 hours of sleep in me now. So I spoke with Trevor and I told him, you know, what his team and I went over and what we are expecting of him now, and you know, we all feel that he's so smart and so capable and whatever. So we did end up putting him back on a 504. We just kind of feel that he needs it. It's just a little extra help along the way, and I feel like almost a little bit more like communication with me along the way. So we're gonna do that, and I told him about it and what we're doing, because Trevor is a child that works, he doesn't work well with discipline and taking away. He works a lot better with earning things and things like that. Like nothing is given to you, you earn it. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. Need garlic salt. So yeah, so now I am making dinner. I'm just throwing together a shepherd's pie. Obviously because I fell asleep, we didn't go to Target. So I will be going to Target. I have a feeling that some of the kids are end up coming with me. I'll leave the little kids home maybe. Maybe bring Trevor and Aubrey, we'll see. So I'm trying to get this dinner done before my husband gets home. He called me at 6 saying he was, or like 6:15, saying he was just finishing up work. So that means he's going to be stuck in traffic for probably about an hour. But he was working on his, he flips cars, so like if a car has too much cost or whatever, you know, someone will sell it to him. And it's a nice way to make a little extra money. Like this car, I think he paid $300 for, and he's bought about somewhere like $750 to $1,000 in parts, and he'll sell it for $4,000 or he'll keep it. He actually is thinking of keeping this one. So it's just a nice way to either get himself a better car. Like my first minivan was a Chevy Venture, and we bought that one for $200. We put $600 in parts in it, and we sold it for $3,000, I think. But you can't beat that, you know what I mean? It's a nice little extra. So yeah, so I am making shepherd's pie with stomach stop, which isn't my favorite. So I probably won't eat. Just make myself something different, but. Well, that was somewhat of a success. I got all the things I needed for the kids that we are adopting. So that can go out tomorrow. I grabbed a few things that we need for lunches this week. Because the kids only have, tomorrow's Thursday, 4 more days of school. So I grabbed all that stuff, and then I remembered, and I actually found a few things for like the prize bucket and stuff, because that's been working really well with Casey and Lily. But then I remember that this week at school they're doing like kind of like a, I don't even know, like a spirit week type thing. So today was like Winter Wonderland, and had I had time to plan it, I would have like put them in something really cute and whatever, because it was like, I could have put like snowflakes on a shirt or whatever, but it is what it is. So tomorrow is reindeer day. So I was trying to find like a brown shirt. I'm gonna put red on their nose, and then I was trying to find some ears. Target had nothing, so I'm gonna try Walmart, see if they have anything. And then I need elf shirts, because tomorrow's elf. I was looking for pajamas, they had no pajamas. So I was trying to find an elf shirt. We only found out about this like a couple days ago, which kind of irritates me, because I would have loved to like been looking for this like previous, but Here they definitely do like holidays big. Like Casey brought home an angel. He brought home a snowman today. He brought home this like Olaf Christmassy thing. He's bringing home all kinds of stuff. So they do Christmas big here. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that I'm prepared. And ooh, oh, they're closed though. I bet Claire's would have had it. I bet they would have had really cute reindeer ears. But hopefully Walmart has something. If not, you know, I tried. And then I'll go out tomorrow and look for some elf shirts for them. But it was a successful trip. I just really just slowly walked through the aisles. Like it's 9:30 right now. I think I left my house around like 7:30 or 8, 7:45 maybe. I did my return, so that was good. There, I do have one thing, but I'm pretty sure I bought it on Amazon. I'm gonna double check before I drive all the way to Toys R Us. And if I do need to go to Toys R Us, then I can go tomorrow with Ellie. But yeah, so let's pray that Walmart has them.